watching NBC for New York. And now, Darlene Rodriguez, Rob Morrison, Chris Cimino, and Otis Livingston. This is News Channel 4, Today in New York.
Go ahead, how do you like them apples? Flower Power, Disco Fever. It's a great New York celebration. You're going to meet the people behind it later on Today in New York. It's apple season here in New York City, but these apples don't grow on trees.
No, they don't, but they're popping up all over the place. Catherine Eisman's here to tell us about them.
Good morning. Nice to see you both. Now, by now, you must have seen these large painted apples showing up all over town. But these 5-foot-tall apples are anything but average. They're part of the Big Apple Festival.
What does your Big Apple look like?
I think of the entertainment and all the things that you could do when you're in the city.
Different cultures, different nationalities. New York is the financial capital of the world.
Great food.
While theories range on where the Big Apple nickname came from, the most popular being the name of a jazz club in the 1920s, what is known is that Big Apples are popping up around the city as part of the Big Apple Festival.
The Big Apple Fest is designed to stimulate tourism, promote public art, and to raise significant money for local charities. On November 29th, we're going to have a live auction of the Big Apples themselves, and we're going to raise money for 3 local charities: City Harvest, the Police Athletic League, and the nonprofit work of NYC and Company.
At their Midtown space, designers and New York identities have been invited to create their own impression of the Big Apple. And on the 29th of September, the space will be opened as an art gallery, displaying the apples and open to the public. While all the apples may have the same dimensions, that's where the similarity ends, with every type of zany, brainy, talented and crazy design emerging, like this one.
I'm standing here with Ashley Ruprecht, who you might remember as the good subway Samaritan who came to the model's rescue when she was shot a couple of months back. And your Big Apple has bugs on it. Now, I know there are a lot of people that bug you in the city, but what's with the insects?
Well, it's insects in the city.
Oh.
Little play on words. It's something that inspires me in my own work to have nature incorporated into the city.
Many of the apples are sponsored by local businesses and corporations, from Flower Power to Disco Fever, the known and loved, to a peek at the future. Each apple tells a unique story about this magical place.
I'm standing here with Scott Astor, who does custom paint jobs on automobiles, and you've designed an apple for Diane von Furstenberg and H. Stern. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, basically, we have the man and the woman represented by the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building. We have the chain that's linking them all together. The love knot represents how we are bound together as New Yorkers and as Americans and as people around the planet.
With over 150 apples showing up around the city, between now and mid-October, you're bound to have more than an apple a day. So, take a big bite.
Now, Ashley's Insects in the City, very funny, Apple is available for sponsorship. And for more information about how to sponsor an apple or for Apple locations, just log on to our website at WNBC.com.
Very
nice
nice,
touch,
nice
yeah.
display. What's equally interesting is Scott's hat.
Yes,
Yes.
that is
And how
actually
it
perhaps
holds all the hair in.
more interesting. It's
Yeah.
the Big Pineapple Festival.
I could use one of those. Use that.
That's what we should do next year. Forget the big apples. We're going for the pineapple.
It's a great exhibit, though. Thanks, Catherine.